So, hello guys. So, the topic today is about power cycles. So, yung power cycles na discuss natin is the ideal reheat Rankine cycles. So, this topic is under thermodynamics 2. So, ito muna yung discuss natin, yung reheat, yung nauna, which is the Rankine cycles, guys. Wala pa tayong video nun, gagawa na lang natin ng separate. So, inuna ko na muna to. So, gets guys. So, same lang siya. Nadagdagan lang kumbaga pinahaba o game. So first, ito yung tinatawag natin na schematic diagram ng reheat Rankine cycle. Kasi ang Rankine cycle lang guys, wala siyang reheater. Ganyan lang siya. Yan, wala to. Gets guys? So dito, Ryle rate, yung topic natin, ito yung discuss natin, no? So at point 1 guys, papasok siya sa engine. Then lalabas sa engine, dadaanan niya yung point 2 with constant entropy. Then pupunta sa reheater. And dadaanan yung point 3 with constant pressure. Then papasok sa engine, no? Then dadaan sa condenser with constant entropy. Then dito guys, so wait. Naputol pala yung picture natin dito, no? Ayun. Ayan. So, bali, dadaan na siya dito sa 0.5. Wait lang. Ito. 0.5. Then, papasok siya sa pump. Then, katapos niya sa pump, lalabas siya sa pump. Then, re-recta ulit sa boiler. So, hanggang sa ulit-ulit yung process na yun. Guys, with the clockwise rotation, yun yung pag-ikot niya. So, ang pinaka ng reheat guys is to what? Rankine cycle used in steam power plants to improve thermal efficiency and reduce moisture. Reduce moisture yung pinaka-concept ng reheat Rankine cycle. So, kung mapapansin nyo dito guys, ito yung pinaka-graph talaga na schematic diagram ng reheat Rankine cycle. Pero dahil ito yung mas familiar natin, ito yung di-discuss natin guys. Kung mapapansin nyo, yung reheater niya nandito. Kasi, wait, ito yung constant pressure niya, no? Ito yung 1, 2, 3. Ito yung reheater. Kung mapapansin nyo, yung reheater natin, guys, is ito. At yung 2 niya, yung ito, guys. Dahil makikita nyo, guys, magkasama sila sa loob ng boiler, guys. Sa loob. Ibig sabihin yan, guys, iisa lang yung pressure na nandyan. Kaya constant pressure yung 0.2 at 0.3 natin. So, ito yung TS diagram ng reheat Rankine cycle. Yung Rankine cycle na nauna, ganito yan, di ba? Ganyan lang, di ba? Ang reheat, guys, is what? Malalagyan lang siya ng reheater. Paano? Ganto. Ay, wait lang, no? Pangit yung drawing. Wait. Ayan, guys. Ito yung point 1 natin. Ito yung point 2, 3, 4, 5. Tapos ito yung boiler. Ito 6 na to is boiler yan, no? Hindi natin gagamitin yung number 6. Kumbaga, letter B yung gagamitin natin. Representing the boiler. Gets? So, if nakalimutan mo yung graph ng Rankine cycle, tandaan mo lang ang logo ni Batman. So, ito yan, no? Ito yung sa constant pressure natin at 0.4 to 0.5 guys, yung kulay pula. Then ito yung pump natin. Aangat yan papunta sa turbine with what? Wait lang, no? Para makita nyo na mas maayos. Ayoko kasi umangat eh. Ayan. With what? With constant pressure. Ito yan. Then ganito, pababa. So, ito yung Rankine cycle lang to, no? Hindi to reheat. Kung nakalimutan nyo lang. Kasi kapag reheat yan, guys, dadagdagan mo lang ng ganito. Gets? So, Batman logo lang yan, guys. Baka para hindi nyo makalimutan. So, game. Proceed tayo sa ating... Ay, hindi pa pala tayo magpo-proceed. Kailangan natin pakita yung mga derivation ng formula. Kasi dito, guys, hindi na uso mag-memorize ng formula dito. Sobrang dami ng formula. Dapat dito, marunong kang gumawa ng TS diagram. Magbe-base ka sa TS diagram, guys. So, game. Ang work net is what? It's work of the turbine minus work of the pump, diba? Sa ideal to, no? Rankine cycle. Pag engine, wala yun work pump. So, ang work turbine, guys, is ito yan, H1 minus H2 plus ng H3 minus H4. Yan yung work ng turbine. Minus natin yung work of the pump. So, ang work of the turbine is H1 minus H2 plus H3 minus H4. That's the work of the turbine. Tapos, wait lang, no? Ayaw malipat. Tapos, yung heat added, guys, ito yan. H1 minus H boiler. Heat added tayo. H1 minus H boiler plus H3 minus H2. Ang HP, which is the boiler, guys, ang formula niyan is what? Work pump. Ito yung work pump natin, di ba? Itong 0.6 at 0.5. So, work pump is equals to H6 minus H. Yung H6 pala, re-represent natin as H boiler. H boiler minus H5. Lipat sa kabila yung H5 is equals to what? Work pump plus H boiler. H5 pala, sorry. Ay, wait lang. Kalito. Ito yan. Yung H5 lipat sa kabila. Magiging what? H boiler is equals to work pump plus H5. Gets. So, yung work pump natin is what? So, yung H boiler natin, ano? So, wait lang, no? Wait tayo, mapalitan yung ballpen, guys. Ay, wait lang. Naglolo ko eh. Chill, chill. Ayan na. H boiler natin, ito. Is work pump plus H5. Q added is equals to H1 minus ng ano, work pump plus H5 plus H3 plus H3 then what? Minus H2. So, ito lipat mo isa-isa yung negative side. So, kung alphabetical natin yan, H1 minus H2 plus H3 minus H5 minus work of the pump, no? 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5. Tama. Ito yung heat added, guys. Gets, guys? So, yan yung heat added natin for the work, for the reheat Rankine cycle. Ideal to, no, guys? H1 minus H2 plus H3 minus H5 minus work of the pump, guys. So, gets, guys? So, kapag sinabing energy chargeable, guys, tanggalin mo lang tong work pump. So, H1 minus H2 plus H3 minus H5. Gets, guys? So, ganun-ganun lang siya, guys. So, last, ganun yung pag-derive ng mga simple formulas, guys. Ganun lang naman kadalas yung mga tinatanong sa problem na to eh. So, wait lang. Oh. Ito, etong kulay pulang ito, guys. From 1 to 2, it is a constant entropy. 2 to 3, it is a constant pressure. 3 to 4, is a constant entropy. 4 to 5, constant pressure. Then, 5 to boiler. Ito yan, boiler. Is what? Constant entropy. Tama? Entropy, pump, ay pressure. Entropy, pressure, entropy, then pressure ulit. So, para hindi nyo makalimutan, memorize this word. Sip, 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 sip. Gets, guys? So, ganun ko lang siya tinatandaan. Tsaka yung Batman logo. Tapos, pwede na nun, guys. Pwede na mag-quiz. Yun lang, guys. So, game last. May mga karagdagang formulas lang tayo. Ito yung mga thermal efficiencies natin, no? Wait lang. Ito, ginagamit to sa actual. So, wag muna natin, yun lalagay. Ideal kasi tayo ngayon. So, ideal thermal efficiencies. Wait lang, ba tayo maliit? So, pag sinabing ideal thermal efficiencies, guys, mga cycles niyan to. Ito ay energy chargeable. Kanina, pinakita ko yung derivation ng formula. So, indicated thermal efficiencies, break, and combined. So, dito, guys, ang ideal steam rate, guys, ang unit niyan is kilogram per kilowatt hour. Yan yung tatandaan nyo. Pag nilagay mo yung value ng W, guys, yun yung work, dapat in terms of kilojoule per kilogram para ma-obtain mo yung value na kilogram per kilowatt hour. Indicated, break, combined. So, gets? So, sa engine efficiencies, guys, this value is unitless. Wala siyang unit. Indicated, break, combined. Wait, naglolo ko yung panulat ko. And then, wait lang, guys. Wait, naglolo ko, guys, kung nakikita nyo. Ang pangit yata ng video kong to. Pag natapos, puro loko-loko. Wait lang, no? Hindi ko alam ba't nagkaganito. Brake combined. Ito, engine mechanical efficiencies and generator efficiencies. So, sulat nyo na lang yan sa papel, guys. So, dito, ang steam rate mo, which is letter M, dapat ang unit niyan is what? Kilogram per kilowatt hour, no, guys? Yung steam rate natin, which is the letter M. Dapat kilogram per kilowatt hour. Kilogram per kilowatt hour, guys. Yung steam rate natin, no? Sa lahat, guys. Tapos yung energy chargeable, pinakita ko kung paano makukuha yan without work pump. So, game. So, proceed na tayo sa ating first problem, guys. Medyo mahaba to, guys. So, ini-reheat cycle steam at 8.0 megapascal. So, dahil sinabi sa problem, 8.0 megapascal. So, and 485 degrees Celsius enters the turbine and expands to 1.4. So, nag-expand siya sa pressure of 1.4. So, yun yung 0.2 natin, guys. Doon nag-expand. So, wait lang, no? Naglo-loading, kapatid. So, wait lang, guys. Babalik ako, guys. Re-refresh ko lang. So, game. Guys, so, at 8.0 megapascal, ito yung 0.1 natin, no? Ay, wait. Bago tayo mag-proceed sa 0.1, guys, ready muna natin yung TS diagram natin. Ayan, guys. So, wait lang, guys. So, yan yung first step, guys. Gawa muna tayo ng TS diagram. Yan, guys. TS diagram, man. So, at 0.1, so the pressure is 8.0 megapascal. And a temperature of 485 degrees Celsius. So at point 1, 485 enters the turbine. Ito, pumasok siya sa turbine guys. So, this point guys. So, wait lang. Nagloloko talaga yung guys, mismong apps. So, 8.0 megapascal at 485 degrees Celsius. So, first step, identify mo if anong to guys. Wet ba, superheated, vapor, liquid, ganun guys. So, before natin ma-identify yan guys, hello guys. So, we are back again guys. Meron ako nakita Steam table, kaso online Steam table lang. Pero iba siya guys, iba. Ngayon guys, ganito na lang, dictation na lang ng Steam table guys. So hindi, wag kayong mag-alala. Tuturuan pa rin natin siya ng malulupit. So at 8.0 megapascal, punta ka muna ng table 2. Hanapin mo yung 8.0 megapascal. Tapos may makikita ang temperature na 295.06. Yan yung temperature natin. Kaso ang given is 485. So ibig sabihin, mas malaki yung 485. Yun yung given. Given, table. Table saturation. So ibig sabihin, mas malaki yung given. Guys, punta ka ng table 3. Superheated yan. Kapag malaki yung given, punta ka ng table 3, superheated. So, gets guys? Wait guys, ayaw mabura. Men, paano kaya tong apps na to? Boy, nanghihina ako. Boy, ayaw mapilitan. Wait lang, men. Yan. Punta ka ng table 3, superheated. So, wait lang, no? Pupunta akong table 3, guys. Superheated. Wala pa tayong apps na guys. Ayan na, pumunta na ako ng table 3, superheated. So, table 3, superheated. Hanapin mo yung 485 dyan. Wala kang makikita ang 485 na temperature. Ang makikita mo is 480 at 485. Yun yung wala, di ba? So, makikita mo dyan sa table mo 480 at 490. So, anong gagawin mo? Dyan ba pasok yung interpolation, guys? Gets, guys? So, H, tapos S. Yan yung hanapin natin, no? H tsaka S. Ano yung H ng 480, guys? Ay, sorry. Hindi dito. So, punta ng table 3, guys. Superheated. So, wait lang. Ito yung temperature mo. Ito yung H, tapos S. Yung nasa table mo, guys, di ba? 480 lang, tsaka 490. So, yung 485, lalagay mo sa gitna. Yun yung hinahanap mo eh. Punta ka sa 8.0. So, punta ka ng table 3. 8.0 megapascal at 485 degrees. Kaso, wala to sa table. So, nasa gitna siya ng 480 at 490. So, matik, alam nyo naman gumamit ng Steam table, guys. So, sa H, punta tayo sa H niyan. So, 3348.4. Yan yung enthalpy. Tapos yung sa 490 is 3373.4. Tapos sa S niya, 6.6916. Tapos yung S nito is 6.6586. So, to get the value of H, guys, interpolation, higher minus middle, higher minus lower. Higher minus middle, higher minus lower. Pero guys, kung mapapansin nyo guys, nasa gitna siya, 485 ng 480 tsaka 490. Pwede nyong ipag-add yan, then divide ng 2. Pag nasa gitna lang, no? Kapag nasa gitna. So, pwede naman ganito guys, para safe. So, kayong bahala guys, interpolate nyo yan guys, ang makukuha yung value sa H1. Ito yung H1 natin, tapos yung S1. Ano yung H1 natin guys? 3360.9, 6.6751. Gets guys? Yan yung age natin, no? H1. So, lagay ko dito, no? H1, 3360.9. S1 is 6.6751. May mga units yan, no guys? Kilojoule per kilogram, kilojoule per kilogram, Kelvin. So, punta na tayo sa point 2 niyan, guys. So, ano sinabi sa problem, guys? At this point, the steam is withdrawn. Ay, wait. Meron pa pala dito. Ito. Sorry no guys kung medyo magulo yung discussion. Pero ang hirap kasi magturo ng ganito eh. The turbine and expands to 1.4 megapascal. Ibig sabihin, ito yung point 2 natin guys. 1.4 megapascal. megapascal. Gets guys? Saan natin i-compare yung 1.4? So, drawing ko na yung graph, no? So, ito yung constant pressure. Since superheated siya, guys. Yung superheated region, dito yan, di ba? Matik, alam nyo na yan, guys. So, ito yung point 1. Ito yung point 2. Since ano makikita nyo, guys? SP, di ba? SP. S, constant entropy. Ito yung constant entropy, guys. From point 1, papunta siya ng point 2. Di ba ganyan yung graph natin, guys? So, dahil constant entropy yan, guys, S. So, ibig sabihin, yung S1 is equal sa S2. Gets? So, S2 niyan lalagay ko dito, guys. Oh, naglolo ko pa yung laptop, guys. Tapos, puro loading yung app. Tapos, wala pa tayong Steam table, di ba, guys? Hirap niyan ituro, guys. Legit. Pero tuturuan ko pa rin kayo, men. Sayang sayang, boy. Para marami pumasa, men. So, S1 is equal sa S2. Ito ay 6.6751. So, paano natin hahanapin yung H2? So, hanapin natin yung H2 by what? By checking the pressure of 1.4 megapascal, no? So, 1.4 megapascal. Wait lang, no? Punta ka ng table 2, guys. 1.4 megapascal. Anong meron sa 1.4 megapascal, guys? Ng H. Ay, ng S pala, guys. Sa 1.4 megapascal, meron tayong SF na 2.2842. Tapos, 4.1850. Tsaka 6.4693. Kaso, ito ay 6.6751. Ibig sabihin, mas malaki siya dito. So, pag malaki siya dyan, guys, sa SG natin, ibig sabihin, superheated, guys. So, punta tayo sa 1.4 megapascal ng table 3. So, pumunta ka dun, guys. Anong makikita natin? SWOT, guys. Wait lang, no? So, eto. Wait, guys. Ayaw sumulat, boy. So, sa table 3 at 1.4 megapascal, guys, hahanapin mo yung entropy niya, guys. So, eto yan. Gawa muna tayong table, guys. So, table 2 to. Table 3 pala. Table 3. H is unknown. S. So, anong S natin? 6.6751, di ba? Ngayon, hanapin mo yan sa table 2 ay table 3 ng 1.4 megapascal. Yung nasa gitna niya guys, 6.6751. Dapat hanapin mo yung range niya. Yung pumapagitna sa kanya, which is 6.6539 at 6.6778. Nasa gitna siya, which is ito. Yung enthalpy niya is what? 2879.6 at 2891.7 guys. Gets guys? Oo. Sana nakikita nyo yung table 3 at 1.4 megapascal, no? Wala tayong Steam table na online, PDF. Kung meron man, send nyo sa akin guys. So, wait lang, no? Inaanap ko, 6.6751. 6.6539 is nasa temperature siya ng 230 degrees. At yung 6.6758 nasa temperature siya ng 235. Yan, para hindi kayo malito. So, gets guys? So, pag in-interpolate mo yan guys, using higher minus middle, higher minus lower, ganun guys, interpolate natin yan. Ang H3 natin, H2 pala. H2 is what? 2890.3331. Tapos yung S2 natin, copyain ko lang, 6.6751. May units yan, guys, kilojoule per kilogram, tsaka yung isa kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin. Kayo na lang magsulat guys pag nag-test kayo, no? Hindi ko na sinulat. So, game. Proceed tayo sa point 3. Basahin natin yung problem ulit. Pag pinabasa yung problem, dahan-dahan lang. At this point, the steam is withdrawn and passed through a radiator. It pre-enters the turbine at 1.3 megapascal and 720 degrees Celsius. So, pass through the radiator guys. So, from point 1 up to point 2, dumaan ulit sa radiator. Ito na yung radiator natin. So, with what guys? Oh, wait lang, no? SP. Yung S, tapos na tayo. Sa P na tayo. Constant pressure, guys. Ito yan, no? Etong line na to, guys, yung kulay violet. Ito yung point 3, di ba? Etong pink violet na to, guys, is nagre-represent yan ng constant pressure. Ang pressure ng point 2 at point 3 ay iisa. So, ibig sabihin ng pressure ng point 2 at point 3 iisa, di ba guys? Yun yung sinabi ko. Pero, binanggit sa problem guys, pass through the radiator, dinayan na niya yung radiator and it pre-enters the turbine at 1.3 megapascal. Ibig sabihin, another pressure yan guys, which is located yan sa point 3. Gets guys? So, ganito yan, no? Wait lang, basahin ko ulit. Ito. Kung nalilito kayo ganyan talaga guys. Medyo mahirap i-discuss to pag online. So, ito guys, dito nagpumasok. Wait no, basahin ko yung problem. In a reheat cycle steam at 8.0 and 485 enters the turbine. So, pumasok sa turbine. Ito yung engine natin. Ito yung nagre-represent ng turbine natin. And expand to 1.4. So, ibig sabihin ng expand guys, dumaan siya with constant entropy. Dinaanan niya yung point 2 at 1.4 megapascal. At this point, the steam is withdrawn and passed through the radiator. Dinaanan niya ni radiator guys. It pre-enters the turbine. Papasok siya ulit sa turbine guys. At 1.3 megapascal. Kaya ang point 3 natin is 1.3 megapascal with the temperature of 720. Sana naintindihan guys. So, wait. Naglo-loading. Mahirap siyang i-discuss guys pag online. Sobrang hirap po. Tingnan nyo guys. Nagloloko yung app ko. Lugi ka talaga boy. Sa ubos yung 3 oras ko, man. Okay. Okay lang yan guys. Bounce back ng malupit. So, game at point 3 guys. At 1.3 megapascal. And temperature of 720 degrees Celsius. Kapag tinignan mo yan sa table guys, punta ka muna sa table 2 at 1.3 megapascal. So, wait lang guys. Pupunta ako sa table 3 at 1.3 megapascal. So, 191.64 yung temperature. So, ibig sabihin, mas malaki yung given. So, punta ka ng table 3. Ito yung given, ito yung nasa table. So, mas malaki yung given. So, table 3 tayo. Superheated, guys. At 1.3 megapascal. Pag tinignan mo yung 1.3 megapascal at a temperature of 720, ito yung makikita natin sa table, guys. T, 700, 720 at 750. So, anong hinanap natin guys? 720, di ba? Since walang 720 sa table, meron lang 700 at 750. Interpolate ulit. So, kupiin mo lang yan. Ito yung enthalpy at ito yung entropy. O, gets guys? Pag in-interpolate mo yan guys, ang makukuha natin sa H3 at ang S4 guys is what? 3921.4 and then wait, mali. Wait. Hindi siya 3921.4. Sorry. So, nasa na? 3967.48 pala. Sinabi ko guys, paano mag-interpolate using higher minus middle over higher minus lower. So, ang H3, 3967.48 and 8.1969 guys. Ito ay 3. This is 3 guys. Gets? So, at 0.4, so, ayan na, meron na tayong 0.3. Ito yung 0.4 natin guys. Wait lang. At 0.4 guys, what? Oops. Saan na? Ito. Wait lang no guys. Ito yung 0.3 natin. Tapos sa 0.4 guys, sinabi sa problem guys, the expansion now occurs to the condenser pressure. Pag condenser pressure guys, dito na yan sa loob guys. Matik yung dito niya guys is what? Wet na to. Magiging wet to. So at this point, 0.4, the pressure is given by what? 0.006. Dito ang pressure na nauna is what? 8.0. Eh kaso meron kang pressure na nandito guys. The pressure of 1.4 megapascal. But this pressure guys is covered by 1.3 megapascal guys. So at this point guys, 0.5. Tapos meron na tayong boiler. Wait lang no. Ito na yung boiler natin. Then babalik ulit yan dito. Nagets na guys. So sa 0.4 tayo guys. Punta tayo ng 0.4. At 0.4 guys, with the given pressure is what? 0.006, di ba? Megapascal. Condenser na yun guys. Sa condenser na tayo. Yung 0.5 kasi, pump yun. 0.006. At what guys? Ang S3 ay equal sa S4 guys. Discuss ko lang ulit bakit naging equal. Pababa siya dito guys with the constant entropy. Ito yung 0.4 natin eh. Pagpatag siyang ganito guys, constant entropy. Pero pag ganito, constant pressure. So, constant entropy tayo. Ang S3 ay equals din sa S4. So, punta ka niyan doon sa table number 2 guys, 0.006. megapascal. Oh, wait lang guys. Anong mapapansin mo sa S3 mo guys? Ay S4 mo guys is what? Wait lang no, sulat ko guys para pare-parehas natin maintindihan. So, at 0.006, 0.5210. Yan na yung SF natin to, SF natin to. Tapos yung SFG natin is ano? 7.8064. Tapos yung SG natin is what? 8.3304 guys. Ibig sabihin guys, eto is nasa gitna, 8.1969, di ba? Yung value niya nasa gitna kasi mas mataas ito. Kapag mas mataas yung nakita mo sa table guys, ibig sabihin doon ka magbe-base. So to get the value of X guys, the value of quality is what? S4 is equals sa SF plus X SFG. X is S4 minus SF over SFG. So X is equals to S4 is 8.1969 minus SF 0.5210 over SFG 8.3304. So the value of X guys, pag sinolve mo yan guys, huwag mong shift solve guys. Papagalitan ka boy. Wait. Oops, it is SFG guys. SFG to. Nasulat ko SG. 7.8064 yan guys. Gets 80, 94. 94 pala. 0.006. 80, 94. Oo. 94 to guys. Yan. So, ang X natin is what? 0.9829. That's the value of X. Kaso wala pa tayong H4. Ang H4 is HF plus X. HFG. Still, 0.06 megapascal guys. 0.6 megapascal. Table 2. Hanapin mo yung HF tsaka HFG. Yung HF natin ano? 151.53 plus 0.9829 and then 2415.9. Ang H4 natin guys is ano? 2526.1181. Ito na yung H4 natin guys. So punta na tayo sa 0.5. Ano mapapansin nyo sa 0.5 guys? Yung 0.5 guys is tumama siya sa linya which is saturated line yung nandyan. Saturated fluid. Tumama sa line na yun guys, yung bundok na line, yung parang pabundok. Kasi ito yung saturated liquid, saturated vapor, critical point, superheated region, subcooled. Diba guys, memorize nyo na yan. Tapos yung dito, wet. So at 0.5 guys, tumama siya dito at fluid. Ibig sabihin yung HF niya at H5 ay iisa, which is 1.151.53. Gets guys? Sana na-gets. So, proceed tayo sa ating mga tanong guys. At heat added. QA no? Tinuruan ko kayo guys paano makakuha yung QA. QA is equals to H1 minus H boiler plus H3 minus H2. So, ang H boiler guys is ano guys? Work pump is equals to HB minus H5. So, H boiler is equals to work pump plus H5 guys. So, H1 minus yung H boiler, palitan ko ng work pump plus H5 plus H3 minus H2. So, H1 minus H2 plus H3 minus H5 minus work the pump. Ito na yung formula ng heat added guys. Kaso wala pa tayong volume value ng work pump guys. So, makukuha natin yung value ng work pump guys is what? Using this formula. specific volume at 5 guys. Fluid, no? Fluid tayo at 0.5. Diba yung 0.5 natin tumama dun sa guhit na parang bundok? Which is the pressure higher minus pressure lower. So, hanapin natin yung specific volume at 0.5. Ano ba yung 0.5 natin guys? Ang 0.5 natin is still 0.06 megapascal. So, punta ka sa 0.006 megapascal, guys. So, hanapin mo doon yung 0.5 ng specific volume F. No, yung F yung titingnan, yun yung fluid. 1.0064 times 10 raised to negative 3. Diba, guys? Gets? So, paano yan? 1.0064 times 10 raised to negative 3. Yung unit cubic meter per kilogram. Ano ba yung pressure higher natin, guys? Is what? 8.0 at 0.06 yung lower. 8.0 minus 0.006 megapascal times what? 1 megapascal 10 raised to 6 pascal times ang pascal 10 raised to 3 pascal gawin natin kilopascal at ang 1 kilopascal ay katumbas niya is 1 wait lang no wait ay katumbas niya is 1 kilonewton per meter squared. So ito ay cancel, pascal cancel, kilopascal cancel, kilonewton per meter squared. So ano to? Cancel to, may maiiwang isa. Tapos ito cancel. Kilonewton times 1 na meter is kilojoule per kilogram. The work of the pump is kilojoule per kilogram. So yung answer dyan guys is what? 8.0452. Gets? 8.0452. So, proceed tayo dito sa heat added. Yung H1 natin, susulat ko lang yan guys. 3360.9 minus H2, 2890.3331 plus H3, 3967.90 ay 48 to guys, 48 minus 151.53. Plug and play na lang yan guys. So H1, H2, H3 minus H5. Tapos yung work pump na nakuha natin ngayon lang is 8.0452. So the heat added is what? 4278.24717 kilojoule per kilogram. This is the value of the heat added guys. Ano yung work net natin? So, to get the value of the work net, guys, is paano? O, burahin ko lang to, no? Para may space tayo sa pag-derive, guys. So, sorry guys kung medyo magulo yung discussion natin ngayon. Wala, mahirap kasi walang steam table na PDF, guys. So, ang work net, so, basahin natin yung problem na work net, ito work net daw. Since cycle to guys, work turbine minus work pump. So, work of the turbine guys is what? H1 minus H2 plus H3 minus H4 minus work of the pump. So, substitute natin yung value dyan. So, W net. So, what? Work net is equals to H1. Anong H1 natin? Minus H2. 2890.3331 plus H3. 3967.48 minus H4 minus work of the pump 8.0452. Ang work net, Ito guys, lagay nyo lang mga values nyo, no? H1, H2, H3, H4. Tas work of the pump guys. Pagpasensya nyo na, pangit yung sulat ko. Ganyan talaga guys. 1903.8836 kilojoule per kilogram. This is the work net guys, no? Gets guys? Pagpasensya nyo na guys, pangit yung sulat ko eh. Since birth na talaga yan guys. So wait lang, nasa na yung kamay ng mouse ko guys, di ko makita. Ito. So next is the efficiency for the cycle. Paano natin makukuha yung efficiency for the cycle guys? Yung formula ng efficiency ng cycle guys is ganito. Wait lang, zoom out ko lang. E cycle is what? Work net all over heat added. Ang work net is work turbine minus work pump over heat added. E cycle guys. Meron na tayong work net. Ito lang kakakuha lang natin. 1903.8836 all over. The heat added, meron na tayo. Ito 4278.4717. Pag sinolve mo yan guys using your calcu, ang makukuha mo 0.4450. Yan 4450 guys. That's the E cycle. So how to get the work? Wait lang no. Next. For the engine, ayan binanggit engine. Determine the work turbine and efficiency of the engine, no? So, work of the turbine, guys, is Ang formula niyan, guys, di ba, is Wait lang, no? Try ko linisin, guys. Ayan. Ito, work of the turbine is what? H1 minus H2 plus H3 minus H4. Wala tayong work pump dyan, no? Huwag tayo magmaminus ng work pump since turbine to. Pag turbine, walang work pump dito. So, lagay lang yung mga values nyan, guys. 2890.3331 plus 3967.48 guys minus 2526.1181. The work of the turbine is what? 1911.9288. Work of the turbine kilojoule per kilogram to. Ang efficiency for the engine guys, work of the turbine all over the E chargeable. Chargeable to. Kapag sinabing E chargeable guys is what? E chargeable guys, heat added din siya guys. Kaso, wala siyang work pump. No? So, ang work of the turbine meron na tayo. Ito yan, no? Ano yung E chargeable natin guys? Ito yung E-chargeable natin. Wait lang, no? Yung anong sinabi ko kanina, E-chargeable, wala siyang heat added. So, etong heat added na to, guys. Ang formula niyan is H1 minus H2. Wait lang, no? Plus H3 minus H5 minus work of the pump. Since energy chargeable, wala siyang work pump. So, ito yung formula ng energy chargeable. Gets guys? So, sulpak lang natin mga values niyan guys. EC is equals to what? H1 minus H2. To 890.3331 plus H3 3 967.48 minus 151.53. Ang 151.53 is H5, H3, H2, and H1. Guys, nilalagay ko lang mga values niya, no, guys. So that ang energy chargeable is what? 4286.5169, guys. That's the energy chargeable. Ano bang hinanap? Is E for the engine. Work of the turbine over E for the chargeable. Ang work of the turbine, ito yan guys, 1911.9288. Ang energy chargeable is 4286.5169. So that E for the engine is what? Lagay mo lang sa calculator, ang makukuha mo sagot is 0.4460. Gets? Sana guys, naintindihan pa guys, no? So, last letter. I think last problem muna to guys. Balikan natin yung mga susunod pang problem for the another videos. Dahil mahaba yung solution nun guys. Double reheater yun. Mamatay tayo dun guys. Mababa yun. So, the steam flow for an engine is 4,000 kilowatts. Steam flow. So, pinapahanap yung steam flow for an engine output na 4,000 kilowatts. Ano bang pumapasok sa isip nyo guys pag kilowatts? That is kilojoule per seconds energy per unit of time. So, it is power. So, the power is what? 4,000 kilowatts. So, meron tayong additional formula for the power. Mass flow rate times the work. Or pwede ring mass lang times the work, guys. So, madalas, guys, mass flow rate to. So, mass flow rate is the unknown power over the work. Pag sinabing steam flow, guys, it is what? Flow rate. Mass flow rate, guys. Ito yung power natin. Steam flow, mass flow rate. For an engine. For an engine, ayan o. Basahin nyo, pag engine, guys, yung work na kasama ng power, guys, is turbine. So, etong work, wait lang. Mass power, mass flow rate, etong work na to, guys, it is turbine. So, mass flow rate is what? 40,000 kilowatts is also equals to kilojoule per seconds. Of its work of the turbine, guys, ano? Ito guys, yan. 1911.9288, guys. Ay, 88 kilojoule per kilogram. So, cancel. Itong kilogram is aangat. So, that kilogram per seconds. Mass flow rate is 20.9213 kilogram per seconds, guys. So, I hope naiintindihan natin yan, guys. So, yung mga formulas to, mas mahalaga pakiintindihan ng mabuti. So, yun lang, guys. Medyo magulo yung ating pagtuturo ngayon dahil wala tayong PDF ng steam table. Kung meron kayo, pasend sa akin, guys. Thank you. So, magulo lang siya, guys. Pero, sa next videos natin, guys, wait. Mabilis lang din yung pagturo natin sa next video. Dahil, pagdating dito, guys, is matik, alam mo na to. Constant entropy, constant pressure, constant entropy, constant pressure, constant entropy, and constant pressure, guys. Sip. So, sana naiintindihan nyo ng mas malinaw, guys, kumpara noon. Sana mas nalinawan kayo kahit papaano, guys. Sa interpolation, use this formula, guys. So, I hope naiintindihan, guys. Marami pa. Medyo magulo yung pagsulat natin. Subalit datapwat dahil nagloloko ang ating panulat, guys. Nagkabud lang siya naglo-loading. No, guys. So, yun lang mga master. So, that's the answer for the problem number 1. So, ito yung problem, guys. So, sana naintindihan. Comment na lang kayo kung mayroon kayo hindi naintindihan. Sagutin natin kagad dyan. So, shout out kay guys. Kay Boss Medina. Shout out. Yan. Thank you and God bless guys. Goodbye.